Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Highton Vet Clinic TV. I'm James, one of the vets at the clinic, and this is one of my assistants today. It's a little pug puppy. It's 2 weeks of age, and for those of you looking for a pug puppy, it's got a home already. This month in our September newsletter, we've got a bit of a focus on spring, because it is spring at the moment. It's a great time of year. The other thing just to mention, obviously at the end of spring, or coming into spring, we've got the AFL Football Grand Final Parade Day coming up, which is a public holiday in Victoria this year. We will be closed for that public holiday, so just bear that in mind on that Friday. If you need to, the Geelong Animal Emergency Clinic will be open. Also, just to mention, I'd like to thank Simone, one of our nurses, and her daughter Molly, for all the hard work they did last month for raising money for the RSPCA Cupcake Day. They did a great success for all those people who came in and brought cupcakes here at the counter. Definitely agree they were quite good cupcakes. And I had quite a few myself. This month in the newsletter we've got two main focuses. One is on, I guess, lumps and bumps. And I guess the articles that relate to lumps and bumps is if your pet has a lump or bump and you're all worried what it might look like, obviously there's an article to read. The other articles to do with a specific lump and bump we tend to see, which are called mast cell tumours. They're one of the great, I guess, mysteries for us as vets because they can present as any type of lump or bump and they can be a bit dangerous. So have a read of that. They're kind of one of the great impersonators of lumps for animals. The other articles, I guess, which have a focus on this month would be weight control. Anybody who has a pug knows they're not an anorexic breed and they're definitely prone to being a bit on the rounder side. So there is a few articles on tips and stuff, how to keep the weight lean in your little pugs or other breeds of dogs, so have a read of that. And there's also a couple of videos as well, talking about some dogs that have got some guilty pleasures. We've also got another two articles. One is a focus on heart disease, and that article is just signs to be aware of and things to recognise, I guess, for you as a pet owner for heart disease. The third, or I guess the final article we've got in the newsletter is the one on snail bait. This time of year being spring, it's a fantastic time of year for people in their gardens, people out and about pottering around. But unfortunately, a lot of owners tend to put down snail bait, which pets come present to us quite well. So have a read of that. If you're all unsure, pop down to the clinic and get your pet seen to as soon as practical. I can't stress that enough because it is quite a serious disease and some pets can pass away. The last little bit to touch on the newsletter, we've got a couple of pets looking for a home at the moment. One is a little adult terrier dog. It's looking for a home, so if you're all interested, contact the clinic. It's a great little dog. And the other one's actually an adult cat. But if you're interested in any of those pets, contact the clinic. If you're interested in pugs, as I said, you're too late for this little guy. Obviously, take care for the coming weeks ahead. If you've got any worries about itchy pets in spring, pop down, we'll take care of you and go from there. Enjoy the grand final. Speak to you soon.